What up, what up, what up, what up? It's your boy Come Back Energy, and this is Dirty Mouth Radio. Dirty Mouth Radio, Season 2, Ear to the Streets. Produced by Live Wire Sound Entertainment.
Your girl Golden. Sade.
Your boy Cray.
What up, peoples? What's poppin'?
I want to know what's going on with my man, y'all. What's going on with my boy?
Who?
Kanye West, man. I know this is a thing that's been going on for a while, but it happened exactly how I thought it was going to happen.
What happened?
Between him and Kim Kardashian and shit. I've been telling people for the longest that these women are harlots, and they sit on the water and they sing their song and they wait for shippers to come back through, and they take them off, whisk them away, do some fucking weird ass mermaid shit, and then leave them out there in the middle of the ocean so all the sharks can attack them and shit while they got all their gold and all their love and jewels and kids and shit.
Well, can you explain what happened to Chloe?
What happened to Chloe?
She got Tristan. He always cheating on her. Got her out here looking stupid.
Tristan?
How you get him and how you lose him?
Oh, you talking about Kim? You talking about Kim?
No, not Kim.
Who the hell
Chloe.
is Tristan?
Tristan, the basketball player, her baby daddy.
Oh, here we go again. Here we go again. First of all, no, let's not even steer away from that. Oh, Chloe can take a pause real quick. This girl, Kim Kardashian, y'all. Oh my gosh, bro. I used to like her, and I do still kind of like her, but I really don't understand, like, what is she trying to do? Like, what is her objective? She starts dating this random white dude who I've never heard of in my life.
You never heard of Pete Davidson?
I've never heard of Pete Davidson
I've
ever.
heard him. I don't know what the fuck he do. I heard the name though.
He's a comedian.
What kind of comic does he do? I've never.
He was on Wildin' Out with Nick Cannon, and he does all these TV shows.
He was on Wildin' Out.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I've never.
Yeah.
So Nick Cannon always says that he gave him his start.
Yeah. He was on the early episodes, right?
So how does he? So how does him and Kim Kardashian like hook up and?
He spit that game. What the fuck? What do you mean?
Right. But they be passing them around. You know, Nick Cannon messed with her too back in the day. They all just probably just keep passing her down.
Man, who the fuck Nick ain't hit? Okay.
You right.
Nick Cannon smashed Kim Kardashian?
No, that was Chloe. You said Chloe, right? Or Kim?
What you say now? What?
It was Kim?
Nick smashed Kim Kardashian?
Yeah.
Damn.
That nigga back.
That's crazy.
Oh, yo.
So Kanye West is now dating Julia Fox. I've never heard of her before, but
no, I haven't either. I think she just a gold digger. She probably just be messing with random millionaires.
So like, if this man's mom, and I don't want to talk about this dude's mom, but if his mom was still here, like, how different do you think that Kanye West would have been from where he is right now?
I felt like he lost himself once she died.
He probably had a
yeah, he said it. He said he was contemplating suicide. And that, I mean, that's real. That is real mental health issues. And for all we know, she could have been that safe place for him, and that could have turned into feelings. You know what I'm saying? Like, she could have came to his rescue.
So where he's at now, do you think he's being driven by the people around him, or do you think that he just doesn't have anybody in his circle to help?
I think it's the media fucking shit up.
Yeah.
Because I think.
But then,
go ahead.
But also, once you get a certain amount of money and a certain amount of fame, it's like, who gonna be in your camp that's gonna tell you different? They all gonna be yes people.
But do you think everybody's like that? Do you think with money come? I mean, I'm pretty sure it comes. But do you think everybody with money goes through that? Is like going through that problem?
What particular problem are you
just not knowing, just not having nobody in your corner, not knowing who to trust. You know what I'm saying? The media. I mean, like, we all know the media gonna try to rip whoever they can down. But like, if you get to a point where you got all this bread, but you ain't got nobody you can trust, like, is that everybody who got bread, or is just people who selling their souls for the bread.
I think also too is it depends on the personality. Like some people might be okay with somebody that's going to tell them something opposite of what they want to hear, but then some people is like, oh, you telling me something opposite that I want to hear, you fired.
Yeah, I can see that.
But look at your boy Trump. Who's gonna tell him no? Anybody that went opposed to him,
when you the boss, I mean, it kind of is what it is. Look at that man, the baby, and that bullshit fight that they had in that damn bowling. That shit was stupid. That nigga got another issue, dog. Like,
baby mama.
What happened? What happened this time?
He fought. What'd you say? His baby mother's brother.
Yeah, the girl.
Right.
Yeah, the girl Danny
Lee. Yeah,
he fought her brother because when the baby like basically kicked her out his house in the middle of the night with the baby.
Oh.
The brother basically said it was on site when he saw the baby. So
which is I mean, what you expect, you know?
Right.
That's just.
But they saying that the brother went to the bowling alley. He knew the baby was there, and then he got beat up. Or
he ain't really even get beat up. If you looked at that video,
it looked like they.
Yeah, baby wasn't. He was trying to throw haymakers, and you missed all them shits. And one boy grabbed him by his hair.
So they recorded the fight.
Of course they did. That shit's all over Shade Room and all that shit.
That's crazy, y'all.
Shout out to my boy man. He said that was like a goddamn stripper locker room fight.
Wait, he was there?
Nah, man, he comparing it to that. Like, that's how it go. You grabbing them by the hair and shit, trying to throw wild punches.
They on that slippery floor.
Oiled up ass fucking lane and shit. Everybody busting ass.
My thing is, so he went up to this place by himself, the brother, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And he went to go fight the baby, but the baby had security and all that stuff with him. He had his friends, his boys with him.
Of course he did. Of course he did. He had his
So you
entourage.
went there without protection, sir. What are you doing? What are you doing?
But my thing is, to be that bold, though, I mean, it's probably stupid. But you gotta be one real ass nigga to know that you walking into a trap and then get your ass whipped.
But you also gotta think it's his sister. What would you do?
It was his sister. Some people
Or do you think it's a publicity stunt?
If it was me, I would be calling the fucking courts. If it was me, I'm gonna be like, yo, you need to take this nigga to court.
But you know bread. I mean, not to generalize, but you know they young dudes, man. They ain't think about that. I ain't think about that shit.
On that street code.
Yeah, they ain't dripping off emotion, yo.
Yeah, pride and emotion.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's facts.
That's crazy.
It's just wild to see, how people. I don't know. I just be always wondering, what's the difference between where we are, everybody's on this podcast and everyone who's listening, versus superstars, people who are actually in the media and have money, versus people who are not in the media and have money. You know what I'm saying?
It's like we living in two different realities. Like their reality ain't even ours, you know.
That's like three different realities. Cause do you think people who have bread, who are not visually seen on media, in the media's presence and stuff, you think they be going through the same stuff that these rappers and all of them niggas type be going through?
I mean, you gotta think about it.
Drama, not necessarily.
I can't even say that though. It could be. It could be the same exact issue. The only difference is the media ain't involved in it. They could be going through the same exact damn shit, but the media ain't intervening and they're not manipulating that shit for ratings. Because that plays a role too.
That's real. Yeah. That goes into that saying, if a tree falls in the woods and no one is around to hear it, does it ever really hit the ball?
Exactly.
So that's fact. Yeah, but that's all I was thinking. I had some stuff down here. I don't know what y'all got.
The last time we kind of talked, I wanted to talk about, I forgot that guy's name that came on the Breakfast Club. Remember we was talking about it briefly? And he was like, you got to have $25K in your bank account before you take a female out on a date.
Oh, yeah.
What's his name? TK something or something like that?
You said TK Smith?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to hear what shardalations had to say about that.
Yeah.
And mixed with what Kevin Samuels had to say as far as if you go out on a date past 6 p.m., you got to give up the draws.
That's ignorant, yo.
So the TK guy, that he said you have to have 25K in the bank to take a woman out.
Yes. I mean, I get where he's trying to come from. He's trying to say, like, if your financials ain't together, then you shouldn't be thinking about dating. But I don't know why he put that limit on it, because some of these brothers ain't never going to get on if they was doing.
That's because he got money. That's because he got money. 25K is probably $25.
What does he do?
Was he a comedian or what was he?
For him to be on the Breakfast Club, he got money.
Oh wait, TK, is that the light skinned dude?
No, he don't.
No.
No.
Let me see, who is it?
Okay.
He's a comedian. He was in a couple movies, but I ain't never heard of them joints before. I'll
TK Kirkman.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
I've never heard of them joints. I'm like, who is TK? And then I looked at his face and I was like, I've never seen this dude. I don't even know.
But
how do y'all
he is
feel about
definitely
that?
not my representative. He is definitely not male's representative.
So pretty much he's saying you gotta have money. You gotta have money if you're gonna take a girl out on a date.
No, I agree. Go ahead, Golden.
I don't think that like I said, that amount that he said is ridiculous, but I do feel like you should have your financial stuff together before you start thinking about. How can you think about taking somebody on a date? You need to be focusing on yourself.
Damn.
That's true.
I can't even argue with that. I want to argue with it, but I can't. There's no argument.
No, you definitely shouldn't think about dating if you can't court and pursue the woman the correct way. I'm not saying you got to have buku dollars, because a lot of men ain't just gonna have $25 in savings unless you making that type of money to just have.
Y'all tripping. $25,000. $25,000 in savings? Oh hell no.
Like, they got $25 in checking.
I'm trying to get to that point now. I'm trying to get to $11,000. God damn.
I know that's right.
But, I mean, it says there's only so many percentage of black men that's gonna make, and it ain't just about black men that's making like 100,000. So therefore, that tells you the men ain't making that much money. So to say, oh, you shouldn't date, so you gonna be by yourself forever? Now, your affairs should be in order. You should have the basics, and you should be able to take care of yourself.
Yeah, right.
Before you think about dating somebody, because once you start dating, and if this goes somewhere, then you got to put in the equation: can I take care of her?
So, what do you do if you can't date? Do you just not do nothing?
It's not even that though. It's first of all, you gotta have some money. You already know that. But you also can't be going out here trying to shell out some bread to take her out on a good time and you ain't got the motherfucking ends. Like, come on. Like, you can do a date where you don't have to spend a lot of money and be creative in how you do it. Like, I've taken girls out on dates, right? Where
this is back in the day?
Yeah, this was back in the day. Shout out to my baby. Okay, shout out to my boo. But I've taken girls out on dates where I ain't spend much of nothing. But what did we do? We had a great ass time and it was memorable. You feel what I'm saying? Like, really, they say, it's cliche to take a girl out on a date in the park. But if I took you to a park that was different than any other park you've been to, you feel what I'm saying? It was like a nature little park type thing. And then we ended out chilling by the water and shit. Like, shit like that.
Doing? You got me some food? Because I need some food.
We getting food right after that. I'm giving you the whole, if I'm giving you the whole nine. You sitting in the passenger seat, I got the driver's seat. We going to this park, we looking at nature and shit. You see all these exotic birds and shit around. Then after that, we walking out and we over here, by the water and shit. We chilling. This is the damn this was back home or whatever, but it's all water around. Then we go get something to eat. We chilling. You living the whole experience out here. You gonna love that shit, right?
Ooh, you getting it?
Not everyone.
But it's the experience though. It's
Craig, I wouldn't even know why you started laughing because when I saw your face, I just started laughing because I'm like, he like bullshit.
How's it bullshit though? How's it bullshit?
These girls, you better have some fucking money, okay?
No, but y'all missing my point. Y'all missing my point. What I did, I utilized the money that I had. And I utilized it in the right way. I didn't go above my means. We had a great time. I spent money. That's without a doubt, but I spent within my means.
I'm with you. I'm with you wholeheartedly, brother. But we're going to go to reality. That's in a one-day event, nigga. You talk about dating? That shit doesn't just happen in one day.
It don't. But you gotta, but what my point is, you gotta be within your means.
After the park now, she wants some motherfucking ice cream, okay?
All right, let's go get some ice cream. I'm a Groupon that bitch. We gonna hit this Groupon move and shit, you know.
And I'm hungry again because them sandwiches you make was not enough.
All right.
So we talking about dating, like seriously dating someone.
So like, what is dating? Like, what do females like you? Because you the only females we have on here right now. To y'all, it's dating. And as a whole, what does that consist of? What is it composed of? What is its composition? What does it mean?
It means to go out. The fuck?
I was about to say.
I'm kind of with Daniel on it. It really doesn't kind of matter how much money you spend unless it's a special occasion. Don't be trying to take me to feed the ducks in this, our anniversary or something. But
so
oh my gosh.
Okay.
But it's trying to get to know the person, and it's also the thoughtfulness behind what you're doing now. Like, oh girl, come on, let's go to McDonald's. You getting on my nerves because you always hollering you hungry.
So dating is only just like the event. It don't got nothing to do with
nothing like dating in the aspect we're talking about as far as having the money. Dating is we getting to know each other.
So when you messing with somebody, what are you doing?
You still dating? Y'all fucking?
You still dating?
You fucking at that point? You fucking?
Said
you
fucking?
Was
just going out though.
Well, you said when you with someone?
No. When y'all is out here fucking and doing all this shenanigans and shit, and y'all still going out, but y'all ain't in no relationship. What is that called? What is that?
That's called y'all messing around and shit. Y'all doing more than dating. Fuck that.
No, committee. This ain't for your ass. No, I know what dating is. I want to say
for me, if it's just sex, then we not going out. Going out where? To the drive-thru after we get.
He's saying the whole nine though. He said he dating you as well as we fucking. We going out and we fucking.
Oh well, if we adding the sex in there, then it's elevated. I'm definitely expecting better dates.
Roses.
But what's it called? What's it called though?
But it's still dating though.
Yeah.
So if he go do that with anybody else, it's cool.
Parameters. If we exclusive or not.
Yes, it's cool at this age because if we don't establish that, hey, we are exclusively dating, then I can't have no ties on you and you can't have no ties on me. If I saw you out, will I be mad? Probably.
And he ain't getting the draws no more. And he ain't getting the draws no more.
Then it's fuck you.
Why? Why does it have to go to that point though? If it ain't established that we exclusive, what's the fucking problem?
You better be taking her to a hiding spot.
Oh my gosh. So now he asked
this is not dating though. We not dating no more then. It's not dating.
It is dating. We are dating. You just better not let me see you, see me. See you.
That's some bullshit, man. That's
the real.
That's some straight up bullshit.
So if you dating one person, you can't go out on other dates.
No, so let's flip it. So how would you feel if you were casually dating someone and you knew that she was seeing other people and then you saw her out? You gonna be okay?
Everybody.
That's the point of dating, though.
Everybody does that shit.
That is the point of dating. We're not exclusive yet, so I can't. I couldn't be mad.
Yeah, I'm not going off like Sade. If I'm doing my thing, I can't even say nothing. I can't.
But if I'm doing my thing, but usually for me, I used to date. You know, I'm out the game. But the way I used to date was one person. So even though we didn't establish that, hey, we exclusively dating, if I did see that person out, we good.
So is it wrong?
That's the way I date, because I want to focus on one. I don't like, I got 5 different colors in my head and I got to remember which one. Nah, I don't want all that.
I feel you. I can't.
So my thing is this: is it a problem if just because you feel like when you date, you only date one-on-one? If that person doesn't believe in that, why not ask that question off the jump?
Yeah, you should.
Why is that always a question that's like?
A lot of people don't date like that. Everybody used to say, "Are you dating wrong?" So a lot of people don't date like that. But it's my preference. If I see you the fuck out, I'm fucking done. Or I love it. I will handle you accordingly, and then you ain't gonna like the way I handle you.
I'm trying to think. If it's me and you talking about reverse, if I see a chick out with another dude after we dating, am I gonna be blown about that shit?
I ain't. I'm gonna get the one up on your ass.
I don't think
that give me a pass to go fuck. Man, please.
I'm not that petty where I have to be blown. I'll be an asshole. I'm like, oh, so, your night looked fun. How was that shit last night? What you mean? Like, I'm probably gonna bring it up and joke about it.
I'll bring some stuff up and be real funky, like it's a joke. Like, oh, how was?
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna be mad. It's not like I'm not gonna fuck with you like that. I'm just gonna know that, like, okay, I'm not that special. Maybe she's just trying to get a feel. Whatever. What else can we do with one another? Can we be?
Yeah, I'm gonna start acting funky. So,
but if you establish it from the beginning, how can you be mad?
I ain't about to do that shit.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you establish from the jump.
Dudes, we are women. Golden ain't fed too much, but I know how I'm act.
How you gonna act, Golden? How you gonna act? How you gonna act?
Now,
that shit?
If we establish that we together and we exclusive, I'm gonna act like a damn fool.
So if you not though, because this the thing, because people don't never really just say the shit outright, right? It's kind of established, right? So if it ain't established and you see that shit, how you gonna act?
So now I'm like, okay, all right, this how we doing it then. I'm just gonna start carrying it totally different.
I feel like that's the appropriate reaction. Like, it's about your preferences and your perspective. No, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. It's just perspective. Like, it's just your preference. Like you said, your preference is, if nigga, I see you out here on these streets with this shorty, it's a fucking rap.
But in the same aspect, y'all have the same outcome. The only difference is Golden is saying, oh, it's gonna be a rap on the low. But you, Sade, you gonna confront that motherfucker head on. It's the same outcome.
No, I'm saying, all right, so now I see you carry like that. Maybe I'm gonna stop doing certain things, or I'm gonna handle you a certain way.
So you gonna fall back, or you gonna try to one up him? You gonna continue doing your thing, right?
Right.
It's the same outcome, though. I'm not saying it is either. I'm not saying that that's a problem. All I'm saying is, if it ain't established, then what the fuck? We dating. Dating means you dating. There's no such thing as dating. There's dating exclusively, and then there's dating. Dating is general.
But guess what? At our age, right? What the fuck are we dating for? If you're not dating to take it to the next level, then I don't need to be out here. That's why I'm just be done with you.
The same aspect though. You can still be dating for something better and date somebody else for something better as well. It's all about process of elimination when you dating though. You gotta understand that.
That's why I'm eliminating.
All of them. I feel that too.
I see you. I'm eliminating.
I feel that too.
Man,
I do.
Really?
And next,
I feel both sides. Like, I feel like it's. Honestly, I'm on both of y'all side. Like, it's just about perspective. It's just about preference. Like, everybody's not everything. So
you gotta date with intent. That's how I see it. You date with intent.
You don't have to. You don't. That's the thing. Yeah. You don't have to date with intent. You can just date just to get to know people. Like, some people date just to find new people, just to meet new people. Like, doesn't mean they necessarily having sex. Doesn't mean they having sex or nothing like that. But I feel like it's all balanced. Like, it's nothing's wrong, nothing's right. It's just about perspective.
That's still an intent though. You dating so you can get the draws.
I didn't say that.
I'm just saying, like you got to have some type of intent when you dating. If you dating just to date, then what you dating for? You ain't dating just to spend your motherfucking money on somebody. You dating with some type of intention that you ain't tell that person.
To get to know the person.
Right.
So that's an intent. That is an intent.
Usually for men, it is to get the draws. Usually.
But
she talking about negative intent, son.
You gotta have an intent. All I'm saying is there's an intent nonetheless. Let's not say.
Yeah, you're right.
There's always an intent when you dating. Ain't nobody just gonna shell their bread out just to say I'm giving you some money. Shit, you might as well just do that on the fucking corner. You know?
I'm not doing that shit.
I'm
not doing that no more. I'm
no more.
Hell no.
You learned your lesson?
I learned my lesson. I ain't spending no bread on your ass. Shit. I'm so damn tired of that.
What happened? What happened, son?
Yo, people, when you start spending money for people start taking advantage of your ass. Like, you just think, oh yeah, I got bread right now, I'm good, right? We just gonna go do something. I don't care, I'll pay for it. Then they start getting used to that shit. So now we go up to the counter and you ain't digging in your purse. You ain't digging in your purse if you don't look like your ass might be possibly.
You better at least touch the goddamn purse.
I'm gonna have a problem. You got a problem. If your finger don't twitch when the lady hit the button on the cash register,
Cause you know that's the first thing that happens when you are at that cash register. Both of y'all are looking out the corner of your eye at each other. If somebody ain't moving their hand, it's a goddamn problem.
You better at least have the opportunity to say, "Hey, chill."
That's something else that you need to establish too, because you got to start like you finish. If you're gonna continue to take somebody on extravagant dates, they thinking like that's the type of gentleman that you are.
Oh, but hold up though. Hold up with that though. No. But when the hell we gonna change some damn places out here? You gonna expect me to keep doing that shit every goddamn time?
Where you acting?
Hell nah. It don't work like when. Excuse me. You know, this the third damn time I done did this. When we gonna trade some places out this motherfucker?
It's funny that you say that, Comedic, because my dad has a rule. My dad still out here dating, whatever he's doing. But he has a rule that if he takes a woman out and he's dating them, and after the third time, if they don't even attempt to pull out their wallet, he said he cut them off. Like,
I feel him.
Like,
I feel him on that shit because
that's a good rule.
It is a very good rule.
Not that I don't want to pay. But at least tip and let me show.
Exactly.
Let me at least see that you are willing.
Yes.
Not that I don't want to, because I will.
Yeah.
Because I'm a man.
Yep.
But the thing is, some women. I just had this conversation too. Back about actually with Terrell, we was talking about the vacation shit. If you go on a date, are you expected to have sex? I said we just talked about this 50 million other times on this show, and like me and him was getting heated, going back and forth.
Because what he say?
Like,
what he say?
So for him, he like, I guess the chick can call me broke because I'm not taking Nancy on vacation, and I'm not fucking. He was
Facts.
like, yo, I don't. He was like, vacations for me are intimate. That's somewhere you go to create memories, all that. And usually that's somebody I'm a might drink with, have sex. Like that's somebody. Yeah. And he was like, so why is it women will just? I said there are women on a trip, go out to dinner, all that. I said in my time a day, I didn't turn down trips because people know that I love trips. If I'm not feeling you like that.
Right.
Don't be trying to force that on me because you know that's what I love. I didn't hear people say, "Oh, you want to go to church?" Because that's what you're not even in my rear view. Like, no, like no, I'm a no. Like, but that's women who don't care, and it's just, it's a free meal, it's a vacation. But people that don't care about being by themselves, I don't need a dinner, I don't need a vacation. I do that for myself.
I feel you.
Right, so, and then you don't want to lead people on too, and then also it's like I can see going out to eat at night, having sex, but you going on a vacation, you going out of state, you going out the country, and you don't think that y'all gonna have sex. You on another, like, what planet are you on?
Goddamn right, because if we going out that damn country, you giving up them draws, man.
And I ain't trying to go nowhere with nobody that I don't want to have sex with. Cause that's gonna be awkward as hell. Y'all, and then we gotta lay in the bed together.
Exactly.
Yo, if I lay up in that bed and I feel that booty on my back, oh, you best believe I'm turning around.
First of all, if I'm up in that damn bed, ain't no drawers about to be wearing in the bed.
You liable to get it. Oh, you liable to just be standing on the balcony somewhere and get it.
Pajama pants on?
No. What did grandmama say? What did grandma say? No outside clothes in the bed. That includes drawers, okay?
You liable to get it anywhere, okay? Parking lot, car.
You goddamn right. Hell yeah.
A bathroom. I might sneak up on your ass and just come and get some.
You goddamn right. And if I'm out of the country, we gonna be fucking on the Great Wall of China. I don't give a shit. Fuck the bullshit. You goddamn right, man. Fuck that, man. Man, please.
Right, but that goes with that Kevin Samuels. If you go on a date after 5, just because I'm on a trip with you, don't mean that you should get the booty.
Why the fuck don't it? Why the fuck don't it?
The trip part is different than going out to eat. I can say that I would. That part is excessive. That you expect me to have sex with you because we done went out at a certain time at PM. Now, if our schedules do not allow us to go on lunch dates, don't just assume because it's after 6 p.m. it's guaranteed that we're gonna have sex. First of all, it could be a first date. You might not even want, the male might not even want to have sex with the female after he go on a date with her. He probably said, "This bitch crazy. I ain't trying to have sex with her."
Yeah. That is true.
I've been on them dates.
Yeah.
That shit right there, boy.
Hell yeah.
You would have had sex with the girl, you ain't gonna be able to get rid of her ass.
You be like, man, you was cute till your ass started talking and shit.
No bullshit.
Right.
Well, your ass ain't talking about shit.
They got motherfucking crabs in here?
Oh, hell no.
Oh my God. Oh. Your religion and shit.
Personal experience, guys. Personal experience.
That shit
I
is
mean,
crazy. I can't stand no funky talking. I can't stand no funky mouth talking girl, dog. That shit is just not my shit. But you know what? I'm gonna be real with y'all. I can't be with a funky talking woman's mouth, but I would.
You fuck him.
I would fuck her.
You fuck him.
It's something about.
So it's the cuss words that made you upset, not the fact that she was acting hood and she never been nowhere before.
Nah, like I don't like hood. I don't want to be with a hood chick.
But why?
But
that's my thing. Why?
It's like,
why would you fuck her though? If you don't
because there's other factors in the equation you gotta consider.
It's like a sexual attraction to that shit. Like, it's
how
just
many
like,
times? Okay, let's
you
be
ain't trying
real.
to fuck though.
Let's be real. I mean, everybody got one thing. You know, when you fuck with somebody, right? Every person go down the line of who you fuck with. They got one thing that you probably didn't like, but you said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna fuck them anyway," because they got these 10 damn things that I do like. Let's get real. And
or
it's
this
just
one.
Or that one thing you was like,
exactly. So it's like it's the same
Sometimes
shit.
it don't take. Sometimes it don't take but two things.
I mean,
your ass can walk and your ass can talk.
Cray.
It's just that's just the way
you're
it
over
is.
18. And you're over 18. Gotta throw that shit in there. 20 years from now, they be trying to lock me up with fucking bill ass and shit. Bringing me around. So about living with Cray. Oh, hell no. The horrible reality. No. Y'all niggas ain't getting me. Your ass gotta be over 20. Your ass gotta be over 29, motherfucker. Fuck with me. But God, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Nah, that's what I had. Like, you know, that one thing, you still gonna want to fuck. It's other things that still make you attracted to the person. It's just that one thing is like, okay, this is a red flag.
That one thing is like a sexual flag. Like,
The bitch, you like, I'm not taking her out again.
It's a few factors that attract. Let's just talk about this for a second. I want to know what everybody's attraction is. But for one, my attraction on somebody that turns me on for a woman is one, locks. I love locks. That shit is something about women with locks that just ignites a whole fire in a nigga's back. Like you just be like, ooh. You like, ooh.
Y'all better go get them.
It's like, what is that?
My God.
It's so. Anyway, that's one. Brown skin. I love brown skin to dark skin women. That's two.
Pecan tan. Okay.
And then the way a woman walks.
All right.
You gotta have a mean ass walk, boy, to just.
Well, what kind of walk is it?
I can't explain it. It's like a classy woman walk. Like I don't know. It's not always the same. It's just when I see walks, it's like, got you, nigga, and I'm like, huh?
Mesmerized. All right.
Okay. Is it that they booty switching?
Not even. It don't have to be that.
It's not always women who got fat butts though. Yeah. You know, that's what's crazy. And I love ass, so I be like, why do I like this girl, this lady right now? What is attracting me? It's something about her, you know. I always find that interesting. What about you, Comedic?
Hold on, we hooking Cray up. So you gotta have locks and a walk. Send your resumes in a Dirty Mouth Radio.
And your ass gotta be clean too. Don't be coming up around me and you smell like blocks and cheese. I don't even like that kind of cheese.
You ain't say that. Now you ain't say that.
Man, this is gonna be funky as shit.
Right, smelling like a damn sandwich and shit. Talk about I'm a snack, boy. No. Man, you are a snack. Go back to the freezer. But who next? Golden. What's your
I like them for.
Okay. We ain't talking about just regular attraction now. We talking about what turn up the damn spice. Like,
okay, wait, let me get there. The swag is really
what the fuck is you doing?
That's what we talking about.
Oh shit!
Brown skin to dark skin, handsome, cool ass nigga.
Okay. Not a cool ass nigga.
The swag. You know,
it's the swag. So the swag in the bag is what yank you up.
Yep.
It ain't like no Prince or nothing like that.
I ain't with that girly stuff. You don't be coming up around me with no daggone ruffle neck shirt and daggone fishnet chokers and all that weird stuff that these people be doing.
What about you, Sade?
Lover.
You say you like dark skin?
I'm a dark skin lover.
Thank you.
Shoulders, integrity. Like I am that.
She said integrity. Damn.
You know what? Also, too. Yeah, it has to be something that makes me go like, oh, I respect him too. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, respect does command like a sexual presence inside of your body. Like you like damn girl. Like even like military women or some military women, you be like, oh shit. Like cops. Oh, police women are just like,
Lord, he ready to get pulled over.
It's something about that uniform, you know.
With a cop car.
Women in uniforms are sexy. I can't say that. Interesting. What about you, Comedic?
Man, with me, it's the aura. When you step up in there and you got that energy, it's just that. It's the energy for me, man. It's when you come in that bitch and you got that level of confidence where you just confident in yours, you know? You just like, yo, I came up in this bitch. I'm cool as fuck. I'm doing me. I'm comfortable where I am. Take me as is. That shit's sexy to me. I love that shit.
I was waiting for you to be like, I want me a
So does that make you...
First of all, Cray stole one of my shits. I love locks, all right? The nigga wanted to steal my shit, but I wasn't going to say the same shit as this nigga.
We can't share it, dog. Right? What the fuck?
Nah, fuck all that, nigga.
Yeah.
But, even further, I love locks, but, you know, I consider any and everything. It's like, it's all about how you rock your shit and how comfortable you are with yours. That's how I see it. That's what I love.
That lights your fire. That make you jump out the car window to get that book.
No, if you got it, and then the way you talk, that shit, my shit adds on top of another. Okay, your presence and your energy, then the way you talk, and then it's just I'm not gonna say your walk because
that's a part of the swag, though.
It is. It is a part of it, but
that's that confidence walk.
Yeah, but the talk. And the energy and just, I don't know. I think it's those two main things for me. It's your energy and your talk. After that, I'd be like,
When you say your talk, are you saying like they speaking about being ambitious?
Man, it's your tone. It's what you talking
about. How they use words.
The words that you use. Man.
Like your word selection describes like your level of
education,
intellectual,
and that's the key thing for me. Like, the key thing for me is the mind. I always fuck with the mental first. I've been told that I mental fuck before I do anything else. So when I had that conversation with you, that's what lights the fire. The minute I see you come in that room, I already peep your energy. Mm-hmm. But when I hear you talk to somebody and the words that you use, that says, okay, she know how to talk. Let me talk to her and go a little deeper. Let me straddle your mind. You feel what I'm saying? That's what I like to do.
Ooh,
and once I get into that mind, that's when it's like, okay, now we about to go even deeper. That's how it is for me. That's what I love.
Y'all can't have them, y'all. Y'all can't have them.
So y'all, so everybody pretty much.
Sorry, y'all. Sorry.
Yeah. That's real though. That's real. I know a lot of females on the low like men's butts. Y'all lying?
That don't do nothing for me.
Yeah, I'm all about
it's
that.
It's not that I like it.
What is that attraction with that?
I just think it's funny, honestly.
Or
he be like,
because man, we do not like that shit.
Yeah, I don't like
hell
yeah, I'm not with that shit.
That shit weird,
dog. A joke, and he always be like, "Yo, you excuse me, I'm not gonna offend nobody," but he always be like, "Why you being fucking gay?"
That's funny. Like, how do you? I don't know, yo. I be always.
But no, I don't. It's not an attraction though. It's just something that I think it's funny. It's definitely not attraction for me to be like, oh, he got a nice ass. No.
And I've heard women say that too. And I've asked some women why they say that. I guess some women say, well, you know, when they getting busy, they want something to grab on. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I've heard girls say that. Yeah. I've heard girls say that shit. I've heard it.
I can't even hate it.
Yeah, I've heard it too. And they be like, you know, somebody will tap you like, oh, girl, look at his butt. And I'm sitting there looking like, well, girl, I don't want to look at that. I'm trying to look at his butt.
Yeah, I like girl booty. I like booty. I like that shit. But like, yeah, come on. I think all of us pretty much like the same thing. We all said somewhere roughly around dark skin and presence and like that presence shit. That shit is
that shit.
But I'll be wondering like other like, you know, because we are more on a, I don't know, our auras and stuff are different, but they're alike. So like somebody who's a little more silly, like what would they be into? You know, I'm asking people.
Solely looks.
I know this one guy. He likes dumb girls.
Word.
No, I did get somebody that say they like ugly men.
Oh yeah, I've heard that. They say
ugly.
I don't know. But he like girls that just kind of like
airheadish,
you know,
airheadish.
Yeah, like a blonde type.
Like you tell them something and they gonna believe everything you know saying.
Why I don't get that?
Because they easily manipulative.
Got it.
You can run a household off of that. You know, if you got the last word.
Yeah,
Right.
That's true.
Everything will go your way.
Gonna be no battle.
Mm-hmm.
Be no battle.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting, though.
Damn. That's crazy. Hey, that shit is pretty wild, man. I wanted to talk about something, right? And it's off topic from what we just talking about. But did y'all hear about the whole issue with the NFL and that former Dolphins coach suing the NFL?
Oh yeah, the black coach.
Brian Flores.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
I didn't get the whole story of that.
So apparently, Brian Flores, he is suing over the racist hiring practices that the NFL has, right? And it's crazy how this all happened because it ties in with Bill Belichick, right? So apparently, he was going for a head coach position, right? And I think it was for the Giants. And there was his name is Brian Flores, but there's another Brian, right? Brian Barbadal. That's his name. Now, granted, one is black, one is white. They were both going for this position for the Giants. Bill Belichick sent a text to Brian Flores, the black Brian, saying congratulations on the position. Only problem is Brian Flores didn't even do the interview yet. So he texts Bill Belichick, is there something you don't know? What really happened? We're like, what's up? I got the job already? He didn't get the job. Brian Barbadal got the job. You feel what I'm saying?
And wait, he hadn't interviewed yet?
He didn't even interview yet. So he's saying, he said pretty much that the interview that he had was like one big ass fucking sham. Like it was a bunch of bullshit. Now there's a rule in the NFL called the Rooney Rule that says that you have to interview. I wrote this down. He said you must interview a candidate for the head coach position or any type of managerial position, like top assistant and things like that. You have to interview a person of color.
Well, let me just say that this is with any company.
Right.
Most times they already know who they want to hire.
Yes.
Before, especially if it's an internal position.
Yes.
They already know who they want to hire before it goes down. It's just formal so that they won't get sued. So they can say they offered it to everybody, even though, let's say me and Sade was going up for the positions, and they already know they want to give it to Sade. They just give me the interview so they can say, you know, I had a fair shot at the job, even though they already knew who they want to offer it to.
That's where I was getting ready to go with it, because number one, I feel like he has a good case, but number two, why does this go on? And like you just said, Golden, this does not just go on in the NFL. This goes on in the workforce. Why the fuck is this like happening? And I talked to somebody who does interviews, and this particular person said it does happen, and it's like, and it's accepted. It's like this is an acceptable hiring practice. Why is it like this, and how can we change something like this? Because I think it's a bunch of bullshit. You feel what I'm saying? How can you change something like this? Especially when you don't even know what's happening. That motherfucker didn't mean to do that shit. Like, how did you change?
Well, that was, matter of fact, that was his fault anyway, because if he knew that the interview process wasn't up, what are you doing congratulating somebody?
Exactly. If you don't already know what the hell is going on.
He got the names mixed up.
He fucked up.
Names started with Bryant. But, yeah, he should have waited until it was over. to show his hand. He messed up.
But I mean, put yourself in his shoes. He probably didn't know nothing about Brian Flores even going for it, and Barbador probably already had it. So he probably already thought, okay, the shit is already made up. We got who we got. You know, he probably thought the shit was already done with.
I don't think so.
I mean, I'm not trying to defend him. I'm trying to say that he ain't worried about this motherfucker Brian Flores. He knows that his main person already got the fucking job. So, and he got that inside source. So he just tried to send him the congratulations that you already got the shit. Not realizing that, number one, it was the wrong person, and number two, there was still other people still being interviewed. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you gotta think about it. In some of these positions that we've been in, we've heard things about people getting positions before it actually comes out.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So it's like,
I can say, like, a job that I had in the past, it was like, this is when I was working customer service. It was like two young girls. It was about my age, so we was in our 20s, and they had, you know, we all fairly recently graduated from college, and then there was an older lady. They always, maybe a couple of other people was applying, and the older lady, she had like 20-some years of experience, and she just knew she had a job. But when we was talking about it in the break room, I didn't want to tell her that I knew that the other girls had already got the job because I saw them training them. So they was already training them on the low for like the supervisor position, but the lady thinking like, oh, she got a fair shot. And so then a couple of days later, when she found out she didn't get the job, she was all upset. And I was just like, well, I'm playing like I ain't know, but I
yeah.
I mean, it's the company, and the companies could just do what they want. Like, I had an incident back home in New York where I got a position, and a few people were just like, oh, well, you probably just got a position because they need to fill the black spot.
That's crazy. Totally shit.
So so comedic. My bad, Shawty. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
So comedic. So your issue is the fact that it's a problem because they have to interview black coaches, or like what is it? My
issue is it's a racist hiring practice. I agree with Brian Flores. Like, the whole Rooney Rule is fucked up in itself. I mean, well, it's not fucked up. It's good, but it goes to highlight a bigger issue. Why the hell does a rule have to be in place that you have to do this? That's number one. Number two, why is it that these backdoor fucking shits is going on? That's it's highlighting racism in hiring practices. It truly is.
I mean, it's kind of
it's racist, but I feel I don't know, because it's like if they don't put it in there, then what's to stop these motherfuckers from just being like, fuck that, we don't want to interview any black people.
I'm saying that
it's like, it's almost like you gotta tell white people shit in order for them to know that, okay, This is how we respect racism.
That's what I'm saying. That's the problem. I'm not saying the particular rule is the problem. I'm saying it's a problem that you have to implement a whole fucking rule. You see what I'm saying?
But I don't know. It's no way you can combat that shit, because until they felt how we felt or dealt with how we dealt, they won't never understand. So it's like,
I mean, it's kind of like it's kind of like when people say like affirmative action, it hurts us instead of helping us. You know what I mean? So it's good that there is laws in place that they saying that they have to hire a certain amount of minorities, a certain amount of women to make it diverse. But then it's like a quota system. All right, well, we need 3 more black people, so let's just get 3 more.
Yeah.
Let's
just get anybody.
College, predominantly white college. They need so many black people. When you go to a black school, let me get some white people.
And you know what? If for a while, for blacks, that was our way of getting our foot in the door. You know what I'm saying? We've always been concerned with trying to get our foot in the door, as opposed to building the door. You know what I'm saying? And I understand it from a historical point of view, because like if it's hard for us now, I can only imagine how hard it was for our ancestors and the ones that have passed on. So getting your foot in the door, if you could get your foot in the door and you could get your family to a better spot, then it was that, that was respected. Now it's like we in an area now where like our people are a lot more, we have access to a lot of shit, right? So it's like if we have all this access and all this ability and capability, why do we keep doing what we've been doing? Like now is the time to change our thinking system, our structure. Like working for motherfuckers is not going to never get you what you want. You're going to always have to keep running into racism. You're going to always have to keep running into womanization, or what do they call it?
Equality.
Not equality. What is it when you get in trouble at work for it? For fucking with girls and shit. Yeah, sexual harassment and all of that shit. Like you're gonna have to keep dealing with that shit because this is their block. These are their blocks. You want to play inside of their blocks, so now you have to follow their rules. When you get your own blocks and build your shit up, yeah, they might come and kick them over and take a couple of them, but you got to do your own shit, because if you want shit to change for you, you just got to do your own shit.
Yeah.
It's nobody's gonna just be like, okay, we have to make certain rules for the black kids because they want to play cricket with us guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is their shit. You coming up in basketball, football, something that they own, something that they created, something that they monetize, and trying to build rules inside of they fucking shit.
But is it really? But see, the bigger issue, you playing their rules, but you got 11% of people in the, that are head coaches in the NFL are black. There are 32 owners in the NFL. None of them are black. 70% of the players are black. So it's like it's one of those things where it's like we gotta play by your rules, but even when we playing by your rules, you ain't playing fair at all. It's like you playing that video game and you playing that stage where you're meant to lose.
It's their game though. They can
that's
play
where,
that shit.
That's what I'm saying it's fucked up at.
It's fucked up, but you can't go into somebody's game telling them that they fucked up for their stupid ass rules. Like, you chose to play.
On one aspect, I feel you on that. I feel you. That it
is. You're right. It's fucked up morally, but dog, if you want to play the game, you got to play by the rules. I don't, because I wrote the rules. I know what I can do.
Yeah.
I'm not you.
Yeah.
I'm not screaming for to get money and shit like that. You asking me for $1 million checks and shit, nigga.
Yeah.
So if your ass ain't got no damn muscles and you ain't fast and you not black for the publicity, fuck you.
Yeah, it is. It's fucked up. And I will say shout out to Byron Allen, because he's eyeing to be the bid. He's trying to bid to be the first black owner in the NFL for the Broncos.
Really?
Again. Yeah. What is he doing? He's going back into the game.
I agree. He's playing a game. He's playing a game, but
and from a certain point, I kind of understand it, because when you in a game,
you can change shit.
Certain things that outside people don't understand is a such thing as called camouflage. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That's a tactical maneuver that you use when you're going into enemy lines and you want to portray yourself as a non-threat.
And that's why I give him the kudos that I give him, because we've had this conversation on here before about him, and he's done that. He has done that in a bunch of different things. Even with that whole case that he had. The shit. Go ahead, Craig.
I'm just trying to figure out, like, I get it, because all of us have to camouflage. Everybody has what they got, their own ulterior motives and goals and stuff on the back end. But in this society in America, when you go up in these jobs, you working for people that aren't you, and you gotta camouflage if you're trying to get something. So we all do it. But my thing with us. The question is now, is it worth it? In the end, at the end of the day, when it comes to, the end of your life, did everything sucking all that penis and kissing all that ass, did it make anything better?
I feel you.
I mean, it just depends on if you there and you are able to make changes for the next person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like I've heard like being on social media, I've seen where like this young girl, she was doing a virtual corporate interview and they asked her, what was your salary range, and she lowballed herself.
Yeah.
Then the woman, she disconnected the call and called her like, no, this is what you need to ask for. You know what I'm saying? So if you in there and you able to make moves like that so that you can help the people that's coming up behind you better themselves, then yeah. But if you in there grind like you going to this corporate job and you keep trying to go up for promotions and you better than Tim, but Tim getting it because he's the owner's nephew and he don't know shit.
Yeah.
So like,
Man,
I think
you quit because you like how he get it and he don't. I'm the one that trained him.
Because you gotta remember,
everything I know.
Everybody ain't meant to be an entrepreneur.
That's true.
Everybody is not meant to be that. So you're gonna have these people that want to do this.
Grit and grace.
Yeah.
Like
so like, why don't? Is it illegal for the common man to go into an interview with a lawyer or some type of representative? Is that illegal?
It ain't illegal, but it's gonna.
No, but what you need to go.
Because, like, my thing is this, like, if y'all got all y'all people with y'all and y'all interviewing me, why can't I have somebody with me to help represent who I am? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well,
like, if y'all make these malpractices and stuff, and I know nothing about any of this stuff, then I'm going to go for the bamboozle. But this person right here is going to be sitting here documenting and notating, okay, they can't do that. They can't tell you that. Wait, this is his price. This is what he offering. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like it should be like, if we gonna do business, if I'm gonna be working for you, I should have some representation too, because I don't know everything that y'all know. It's unfair ground, you know.
I mean,
but also too is what battle are you willing to fight? Because you can know that you're being treated unfairly and unjustly, and then you can go to EEOC, you can go to corporate, you can, do all these legal things, but then that kind of blackballs you. So are you doing it to better it for the persons that come in behind you?
I think it's just about business. At that point, I'm just talking about like from an interview standpoint. I get the
I'm talking about that too. Like if you in an interview and they asking you, like say for female, they asking you questions that they not supposed to ask you, like, oh, you thinking about getting pregnant anytime soon? Are you married? Those are the type of questions that they cannot ask you. Now, if you want to say, I don't want to work for this person because they doing illegal things, or you want to say, all right, boom, they was in there asking me these illegal questions. Now I'm going to hit up the employment commission.
But see, that's what I'm saying, though. If you one of those people who don't know that, and you ain't got no representation to help, because when you in an interview, your ass is nervous. Okay, you thinking about all this shit. You ain't really paying attention to some shit. You not paying attention to. So if you have somebody there, a representative who's watching the game outside of the game, like a referee or some shit, right? And they seeing this shit, they can be like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Listen, y'all can't do this to my client because my client is in here trying to get a job. What you said was very unprofessional. I'm here on the speaking on it. I mean, that's not the point. The point is
that would be what you would do if you were an entrepreneur and you're conducting contracts with another business.
But I'm saying though, it's an unfair tactic, yo.
But like you just said though, Craig, you gotta play that game. You gotta play by their rules. You coming into my shit. Yeah. You coming into my shit.
You can bring your lawyer all you want to, but it's a high chance that you're probably not.
The minute that you do
that,
I'm cool with that.
Like, Mr. Craig, who is this? Oh, this is my attorney.
Right. But my thing is this though. Y'all want me to sign? Like y'all got me up in here exposing information, giving y'all all this shit. I don't know all y'all rules and policies and shit. I need some help. You know what I'm saying? Y'all sitting up in here backed up, teamed up against me on one person. Y'all ask me all this. Is he a right fit for this job? Like I need some help. I need some protection. What the fuck? I might say some things. I might say some things in my interview that I didn't have to say that could criminalize me later, you know what I'm saying, for another job. You see what I'm saying?
But, okay, so you put yourself in the employer's position. You come in there with the lawyer. Now they looking like, is this somebody that we want to hire? Because he's gonna be very combative all the time. He's gonna be defensive. He's gonna always be trying to get us.
That's emotional though. Like we doing business.
But that's what it. But that's what we ain't looking at.
That's exactly what they're gonna be thinking.
But see, my thing is,
if they offered you your job and then you gotta sign paperwork or something, but just going in and you just interviewing, you don't even know if they want your ass.
That's what I'm saying though.
You want them.
But that's what I'm saying though. It's not about getting the job or not. Like, okay, I want the job because I need bread. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to go up in here and just be getting bamboozled and y'all just doing whatever to me, and I don't know what's going on. But I can't articulate whether y'all were making ill practices against me or if I'm just thinking it. So what if I try to apply again? You know what I'm saying? And this is what I went to school for. And everybody in this sector is acting like this. How do I know what's going on? What's my problem?
That's the stuff I'm talking about. That's the stuff I'm talking about, man. It's all of that shit. All of that goes into these practices. And it goes into what that head coach of the Texans said years ago. They don't want the prisoners running the yard. That was like the most racist shit a head coach can ever say, who was white, to these players. The prisoners is not about to run this yard. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, in that aspect, I'm not about to have you run my company. Like, you coming here with these goddamn lawyers? Fuck no. Who is you? You about to be a worker for me. You about to be on this plantation. What the fuck you need representation for? Fuck that. I got everything you need. Get over here and work. But that's what I keep saying is the problem is.
Yeah.
It's the whole mentality of it all. That's.
I just think that if y'all can have y'all people, I don't know if it's legal or not. I just think if y'all got y'all people, I should be able to have somebody with me. Like, I mean, it sounds stupid because it ain't being done. But Cheerios and milk sounded stupid before somebody damn did the shit.
I mean, it doesn't sound stupid. It's just not going to be feasible because the people going to be looking at you sideways.
And you know what? The first thing they're going to say is, well, if this motherfucker can afford to do that, then he don't need to be here anyway because he making money. That's the first thing they're going to say. You know that's going to be the first mindset.
But that's business though. Like if we was doing a merger, if we were on the same level and we were doing a merger, I'm coming to you with my representative. This is a merger. We over here investigating each other, trying to figure out if it's going to be if it's going to be smart for us to put our companies together and stuff. I got my lawyers, you got your lawyers. You know what I'm saying? If we go to court, you got your lawyers, I got my lawyers. All of this shit is business. So why is it when it comes to like interviews and shit like that, or even getting fired, like it's like you got to go in there by yourself, try to remember everything that you could remember, and then try to give it to somebody.
Well, getting fired is different because you dad on still can afterwards get a lawyer and say I was terminated discriminatorily or unfairly or whatever the terms are.
Exactly. Right. That's a different conversation.
So why can't they go in it?
You talking about two different things though, Craig. You talking about somebody doing a merger. That's money. Let's talk about somebody. No, I'm
just using that as a reference.
Hold on. I see what you're saying. But how about the person that's over here trying to get this job at McDonald's? He come in there and just happen to have a lawyer who could be a family member and wants to do the same goddamn thing. The opinion is going to shift. It's going to shift.
But it doesn't even have to be someone you have to pay for. It could be someone that the state pays for. I mean, they got defendants for motherfuckers who go to court and can't find a lawyer. The conversation is
going to shift to, why do I need you if you can afford this on your own? I don't need you because you're not.
It's not about you being able to afford it.
But you know what that's going to turn into? That's going to turn into, he ain't going to be here long term. Because because you got to think about the mindset, yo. I tried to apply for this job, right? And they started seeing all my qualifications. And they was like, he's overqualified for the job. He ain't going to be here long term. You see what I'm saying? That's what it comes down to. If you come in there with this lawyer and says, okay, I just got him being here. He's just representing me, just making sure everything go well. The first thing that hiring person is going to say is, he got money. He ain't going to be here long term. He's got some other little short-term game.
That's an ill practice too.
That's what I'm saying. There's a lot of ill practices, but that practices still persist. And why does it persist? And why is it not? Go ahead.
I'm giving you an example why it exists. We don't have no representation. You don't know about the laws and the practices. So you going in there thinking that you just going for an interview. Whole time they playing your ass and you don't even know it. You leave the fucking office and you have no recollection of what happened. So now there's no argument. But if you have representation, they can see the whole game. You know what I'm saying? They see your action. Okay, you're not supposed to be doing that. You know what I'm saying? And they see their actions and shit like that. It should be like a neutral party or something in these interviews, which it's probably gonna cost bread, and that's why it's not done. And you know, now we giving too many rights to civilization. But I'm just speaking from a hypothetical region here. If there was someone in the room who was in a neutral space, who could, you know, okay, y'all being racist, or okay, you're being unruly, like, you know what I'm saying, like.
But you have to think about it too, like employees really don't have that many rights, because look at North Carolina is a rights to work state, meaning they can fire you at any time and they don't have to have a good reason.
That's crazy.
Is that fair? No.
Hell no.
But it's a law. And that protects the business, not so much the employee.
Exactly.
Yeah, I got it. I mean, I get it. I'm just saying it would be tight if you could have some representation when you going in them interviews. Then at least you could have some ease. Like, okay, somebody's fucking here. You know, shit.
Well, I mean, I guess too, if you had that type of representation, they probably like, oh, you going to work for Smith and Johnson? Oh, you might as well don't even apply, because they already know that they hiring Bill, so you might as well just don't even go.
That shit crazy.
Well,
man.
that saved me time on the interview. I can go to the next one.
Right.
I wasn't even tripping. I was just trying to get the bread. I don't care about y'all niggas, Brian. You want to keep it funky. Like, oh, y'all don't want me? Oh, shit. Well, I just seen Sally get fucked in the hallway. I don't think this is a place for me anyway.
Exactly.
Keep your job.
I mean, okay, so maybe this should be like, you know how they have Yelp for businesses, like for maybe they should have a Yelp for employers for employment.
Yeah.
And then people who's doing it and vent. And so when you like, oh, do I want to work for Evans and something? Oh, they be just firing people for no reason.
We about to make somebody a billionaire.
I was getting ready to say,
yeah. Somebody's about to develop an agency to go into interviews with people, and somebody's about to develop a agency for
employer review.
Employer reviews.
Mystery hirers and shit. Just like you got mystery shoppers and shit.
Shoppers,
Yeah.
Damn. Well, when you do, don't forget to think about us, because we made that damn idea happen.
Throw us some bread.
Yeah. Something.
Yeah.
I mean,
goddamn.
goddamn.
Shout our names out, please. And give us a like and a comment. Give us a like and a comment. Make sure y'all like and comment this, y'all. We need that.
Hell yeah. Hey, this was a good episode, man. We dragged this one out a little longer than we expected. Goddamn. Hey, all good conversation as usual. You know, with that being said, this is your boy, Comedic Energy.
Your girl Golden.
Sure.
Your boy Cradle.
As always, this is produced by Livewire Sound and Entertainment. Peace out. Have a nice night.
We out.
This show was produced by Livewire Sound and Entertainment. If you're looking to rent premium sound equipment for your next concert or podcast at a low price, go to www.livewiresoundent.com.
Dirty Mouth Radio.